Title: Say Hi to the Sharks, my wife whispered as she pushed me off the yacht. My best friend just stood there, smiling. Their plan was to steal my $3 billion fortune. But when they returned home... Start. She smiled as she shoved me backward off the yacht's deck. Say hi to the sharks, my wife whispered. Her voice was sugar-coated poison. Behind her, my best friend, Noah, the man I once trusted like blood, just watched. No panic, no hesitation, just a calm, satisfied grin. The black waves swallowed me whole. And in that moment, I learned something important. Love doesn't drown you. Trust does. I used to think I was the lucky one. A beautiful wife, Lena, who loved me through every storm. A loyal best friend who had stood by my side even before I built my empire. $3 billion in assets, and enough power to buy my own world. We were inseparable. Dinners, vacations, business deals, the three of us always together. They cheered for me, celebrated my wins, held me up when I stumbled. Or so I believed. Trust, I've learned, is like a weapon, deadly in the wrong hands. It started small, a whisper of perfume on Noah's jacket, Lena's brand. A late meeting that didn't feel like business. Two people who avoided my eyes just a little too well. I pushed the suspicion away. You don't question the people you love. But then came the bank alert. One of my offshore accounts drained, slowly, carefully, into a shell corporation registered under a fake name. Nothing links a person to greed faster than money. So I dug deeper, and the truth bruised deeper than the ocean floor. Fake documents, recorded calls, plans to stage an accident. They wanted everything, the company, the properties, my life. Their plan was flawless. Mine would be better. I learned to live with silence, smiling while the blade pressed deeper into my back. I hired private investigators under a false identity, bought a new phone, encrypted, shifted assets into encrypted financial structures they didn't know existed, a will updated in secret, a hidden safe room built beneath our home office, fingerprint locked, bulletproof, soundproof. I watched them, listened to them, played the fool. Every laugh with them tasted bitter. Every kiss from her felt like a countdown. Revenge is a slow meal. I prefer mine cold. The yacht rocked gently under starlight, waves shimmering like broken mirrors. A toast to new beginnings, Lena said. I raised my glass. They raised theirs. The poison was invisible, but I smelled betrayal in the air. So before drinking, I switched our glasses. She drank my death. I drank her lie. Minutes later, she grabbed my arm, leading me to the railing. Her lips brushed my cheek like a farewell blessing. Then, a shove. Salt water hit me like concrete. I sank, darkness closing like a fist. The yacht's engines roared as they left me for dead. But I didn't drown. My investors own more than businesses. They own coastlines. A rescue boat was already in the water before their boat reached shore. I lived. And while they celebrated my accidental death, I rewrote their ending. They walked into our mansion, lights off, quiet as a graveyard, surprised by darkness, and by me. I sat in the leather chair they bought me for my 40th birthday, hands clasped, waiting. The look on Lena's face, priceless. Noah stumbled backward, breathing sharp like broken glass. "You drowned," he stuttered. I smiled. "You should know by now, I don't sink." I gestured to the coffee table. A small red box sat there, wrapped in a gold ribbon. "For you," I said softly. No one moved. So I opened it for them. Inside was a USB drive with hours of video recordings. Their bedroom confessions, their financial theft, their rehearsed lines for my eulogy. Everything. I slid a remote onto the table next to it. "Play it," I whispered. Screens all around the room flickered alive, our home security system broadcasting the truth for them to watch. Their faces turned to ash. "You plan to kill me for money," I said, voice calm, steady. "You took my trust. Now I'll take what you love." Police sirens wailed outside. Not for them, for me. You see, my updated will leaves my entire fortune to a charitable foundation, triggered upon my death. And legally, I'm dead. The world believes my yacht accident story. The press is already crying over my memorial photos. So Noah and Lena get nothing. Not a penny, not a room, not even a memory. They tried to speak, excuses and fear tangled in their throats. But I lifted my hand. Silence fell like ice. "You pushed me to the ocean," I said. "Now drown in the consequences." The police entered, not arresting them, but escorting me into protection, because legally, I'm a dead man. But practically, I'm free. No identity, no attachments, no more betrayals. They screamed as officers handed them eviction notices. Everything seized, everything gone. Their partnership ended exactly where it began, on a foundation of lies. The last goodbye. As I walked out, I paused. "Say hi to the sharks," I told them. "They're hungrier on land." I didn't look back. Some stories don't need a final glance. The night swallowed me again. This time, I smiled. People say revenge never fills the wound, but they're wrong. Some wounds aren't meant to heal. They're meant to remind. Remind you to never trust the hand that feeds you when that hand is also pushing you toward the edge. I lost a wife. I lost a friend, but I gained something priceless. Peace. And it tastes sweeter than breath.